Given that more than 91% of people on the planet currently own cell phones, it makes sense to wonder why Tesla would want to create a smartphone. Shouldn't they just concentrate on developing EVs in areas where their chances of success are higher? Why should Tesla enter the smartphone market, which is already dominated by major tech players like Apple's iPhone, Samsung, and Huawei in China? Keep watching to learn more. Join me today in this video as we examine the motivations behind Tesla's desire to produce a smartphone. The nerdy personality of Elon Musk oscillates between genius and madness. Tesla has once again acknowledged that they may produce phones in the future. Many of the rumors we have heard seem to be from the future. But hey, Tesla might be able to produce smartphones. Understanding why they would want to undertake such a task in the first place presents the only puzzle. Tesla is fully aware of the well-known phone manufacturers that are now dominating the global market. No one can dispute that Apple is at the top due to its exceptional high-quality phones, but Samsung is closely behind due to its current game-changing advancements and potential challenge to Apple's dominance. Why then would Elon Musk want to work in the phone manufacturing sector? The easy response is money? Well, it's not really money. But this enormous nerd is going absolutely nuts trying to raise as much cash as he can to pay for his trip to Mars in order to fulfill his goal of living there. The billionaire would require at least $10 trillion as things are. If he needs to build the Martian metropolis. If he had to pay for the assignment out of pocket. He would eventually become a beggar in the streets, thus getting a Tesla phone would be a terrific way to increase his income. And I'm telling you, Tesla has a lot to gain here. Tesla won't be starting from scratch, in contrast to everyone else who wants to enter the phone manufacturing industry. Vertical integration is a skill that Tesla has mastered and applies to all of its commercial endeavors. If you don't comprehend vertical integration, combining two companies that are at various phases of production is a straightforward way to start. The batteries, special alloys for the automobile bodies of their electric motors, batteries, and solar panels are excellent examples of Tesla's vertical integration. These products are all notably unique by any standard of auto manufacturing. The majority of auto manufacturers bought their parts from suppliers. Tesla has an advantage over other manufacturers when it comes to production lines because of this. In contrast, Elon Musk's SpaceX business performs the similar function. They create their own control software, as well as their own rocket engines and body from scratch. Contrarily, despite the fact that NASA has been in the space industry for decades, it still purchases software from several vendors that integrates the various components. Making a phone won't be a big deal according to Elon Musk's vertical integration technology, which enables the tech billionaire to do very quick integrations in any manufacturing lines. Having said that, Tesla has a solid foundation for becoming its own phone manufacturer. Finding the hardware components for Tesla's phone won't be a problem because they are quite the experts in vertical integration. They wouldn't suddenly run out of ideas of where to acquire the hardware material for their phone when it comes to design, as we were already wowed by the stainless steel design of their monster car, the Cybertruck, which was made from recycled rocket metal. That is self-evident. Tesla has never disappointed, of course, and in this case, their advantage is that they employ some of the best designers. The company is far more advanced than some of the top government-controlled AI agencies in terms of software design. Elon Musk already owns one of the most advanced AI firms, which would be advantageous for the businessman, since he wouldn't need to hire people to create software for him. Additionally, he could use the title knowledge of SpaceX and his software team, who would not disappoint in producing some of the most intriguing software ever. Anyhow, there's a rising clamor for Tesla to enter the software industry in order to take on Apple and Microsoft. It's about time the two giants meet someone their own size after using their domineering presence to directly bully numerous small startups. We are all aware from personal experience of what Elon Musk, Tesla's genius CEO, is capable of accomplishing. Otherwise, Tesla still believes there is a gap in the phone market because none of the current models can successfully operate on Mars, which is the device's ultimate purpose. Because it cannot function on Mars, even the mighty Apple is brought to its knees. The current mobile phone cellular networks exclusively rely on Earth-bound satellites despite the planet being millions of kilometers from Earth. Elon Musk adheres to the irrational tenet that you should always create something from scratch if you can't find it. Tesla has more ambitious goals than simply producing any other kind of phone already available. It makes sense to design a Tesla phone if you want to create a phone that can fully adapt to the climate and environment of Mars. Building their own cell phone would enable Tesla to provide a sort of symbiosis with the Starlink satellite service. Keep in mind that Elon Musk owns a space company that has succeeded in sending satellites into low Earth orbit. Yes, Starlink can more than adequately support the network requirements of the Tesla phone. In this area, Tesla has an advantage over other phone manufacturers. You'll see that not even Apple or Samsung have their own private network. Instead, they rely on networks provided by various service providers based on the user's location. The best way to interpret this concept is to say that it is frustratingly constrained for a billionaire who wants a network that could, with Starlink, extend as far as Mars. Elon Musk can simply provide any service that no other mobile phone provider has ever considered providing. Musk, when it comes to network coverage, Starlink makes a ton of claims. Starlink, in contrast to the geographically limited network, may easily function in the desert, on the moon, on Mars, or even in space. Other network service providers might accept the challenge and desire to follow Tesla's lead, but that would require them to create their own constellation of satellites. To create such, they must enter the satellite manufacturing industry. This is where the issue begins. The only person currently capable of accomplishing such a feat is Elon Musk, so developing his new phone is a legitimate endeavor. It takes a tremendous amount of work to even set up one, and the elephant in the room is sending the satellites to low Earth orbit, which requires enormous sums of money to ensure it happens. A Tesla phone is even more necessary when taking into account Musk's ambition to colonize Mars. The techie wants to build a new city on Mars where people may live normally and earn money from side jobs like Bitcoin mining. The first thing that springs to mind when discussing crypto mining is the enormous computers with fast processing rates that need to be fueled by burning fossil fuels. But Musk's ideals don't align with that in the least. Tesla instead had the wonderful notion to put all of the computing power into its portable, lightweight Tesla phone. It will be the first phone ever made in the history of the industry to be able to mine cryptocurrencies. Apple might be able to claim to have the best hardware. Unfortunately, they rely largely on suppliers, just like the majority of phone manufacturers. On the other hand, Tesla can use the hardware components they already have as a source. And you can be sure that the best crypto professionals will inform you that the right gear and software are crucial for successful crypto mining. Tesla is trouble-free. Experts already exist. They are also experts in processing power thanks to their own creation, the Tesla Dojo 1 chip. A chip's suitability for a Tesla supercomputer, rather than just any other computer, says a lot about its potential. Keep in mind that this is the same processor that Tesla employs in its supercomputer. The Dojo 1 chip, a recent development, has 354 cores dedicated to artificial intelligence and machine learning. They have discovered numerous uses for automating Tesla's driving assistance, and they will undoubtedly turn the Tesla phone into a massive AI machine with trillions of capabilities. All other phones in the phone business will get bewildered in the wake of Dojo 1. When Musk makes a decision, most people find it to be disastrous. His objective is frequently something unconventional that transforms the entire sector. In any case, we can't hold the tech tycoon responsible if he doesn't get his way. The only and best method is to create it from scratch. Elon Musk still wants to build a metropolis on Mars, so he had to develop a phone that can charge itself without using energy. Since lithium-ion batteries make up the majority of all the phones we have encountered, we know that they frequently need to be recharged. However, unless electric power lines are fully built on Mars, this won't be the best option for someone who intends to spend the remainder of their life there. But once Elon Musk gets people there, that endeavor won't be feasible. Making phones that can run without energy would likely be the tech genius's best option up until that point. There is only one exit from here. Or, let's simply state that there is just one way to get energy from the sun, especially for a planet with a 24-hour solar day. The Tesla phones, which will have tiny solar panels on the back, would have adequate exposure time. The best invention the phone businesses have made is solar phone chargers, yet, an independent solar-powered phone has never been created. Elon Musk does not want the charging issue to affect his crew when they get to Mars City. Making a Tesla phone would therefore be the greatest method for him to realize this. Anyhow, let's be honest and accept that everyone enjoys having a good amount of money. Even Musk, who insists that is not his primary motivation, admits that he likes it. He won't require assistance from superpowers to complete his job, though, thanks to his new phone. One day, as a result of this dream, you might find yourself holding one of the most advanced cell phones. What features would you like to see on a Tesla smartphone? Why do you think Tesla wants to manufacture its own phones? Comment below with your thoughts and let us know. Anyway, gentlemen, Click the video directly above if you want to see more intriguing videos. I appreciate your attention. To ensure that you receive the most recent Elon Musk insiders, don't forget to subscribe with all alerts turned on.